The following audio dub is made with the permission of the original author Mandroid. Please support the original production by following the link in the description below. Thank you.
Rainbow must still be writing out the effects of Estrius because she just put you through your third round this morning. You think it was still morning. Time has lost all meaning since she woke up. You both now lay in bed taking in the afterglow.
If this is normal, you're liable to kill me.
But what a way to go, right?
You both lay there for a while. You were glad you did this. Rainbow and you clicked on so many things, and those you didn't, you balanced each other out on.
So, what do you want to do on my day off that can only be done with my clothes on?
Limiting my choices that much, eh? You're a bad special sun pony.
What?
They don't have special sun ponies where you come from?
We do, but we usually just call them boyfriends or something.
Rainbow hops up onto your chest and lays her head on her hooves.
That's fucking stupid, Anon.
She leans back in and kisses you again.
Fucking in the other room.
Damn it, that was Mous. What was the system you worked out? You raise your fist and smack it against the wall 4 times before returning to your waiting mare.
Now, where were we?
Many rounds later, cleanish and dressed, you sit down for breakfast while Rainbow lounges on the couch.
You still haven't told me what you wanted to do today, other than me, I mean.
I guess I could show you some of my new tricks.
I've seen a few of your tricks already.
Rainbow sticks her tongue out at you.
Seen a lot of that too.
Rainbow just smiles and goes back to lounging.
So, where can you show me these tricks?
The town lake would work. A nice place to relax and spend the day.
It's something to catch you when you crash?
She waves a hoof at you dismissively. You finish your cereal and head to the door. Just then, you're tackled to the ground. Ding ding! Round 8. Finish her. You eventually get out of the house around noon. Fuck you, Mous. Only 8 before noon. You and Rainbow walk down the path that leads to the lake. The lake itself looks like the ones from home. All of the ice from winter has melted and the grass is getting its green shade back. A dip of your hand in the water told you that it was still ice cold, however. Rainbow flutters up next to you.
Are you ready for the dash?
I've been ready since you started boasting when I first met you.
Rainbow zips up into the air to begin her first trick.
Be careful!
Being around Mous for so many years has taught you how fast a quick stunt can end up in a trip to the hospital. Rainbow seems to have a decent handle on it. However, before long she's pulling straight dives and zigzagging through the trees. You lay back on a tree nearby and enjoy the show. It made you happy to see Rainbow in her element like this. She's truly a master of her craft. Most of the stunts Mous pulled had involved the fabled phrase, "I bet you can't," and ended with, "Told ya." Your lazy Tuesday melted away watching Dash perform her tricks. You could get used to this. All your old girlfriends were either bookworms like you or vapid. It was really cool having someone who was in such an entirely different thing than you, but still engaging. The sun was beginning to set.
Yo! Let's wrap this up! I don't want to be out in the cold all night!
One more!
Rainbow flies up high, higher than she's been all afternoon, before she just starts to drop. Your heart catches in your chest as you watch her plummet to the water faster than you can imagine. She banks hard, only inches above the water, and starts flying towards the shore. She's going so fast that the water behind her is parting. Rainbow orbits the lake at top speed. Eventually, the water closest to the shore is being suppressed, leaving the water in the center just a little bit higher. Rainbow banked hard to the right and shot across the lake towards you, kicking up water as she went. You brace yourself out of instinct as she stopped on a dime in front of you, causing the force she was exerting to drop and allow the water tailing her to break on the shore and soak you both.
God damn it, Dash, that's fucking cold!
You look up and see that she's fallen on the ground laughing. Okay, it was a bit funny.
Come on, Dash, I'm gonna get sick now.
Rainbow hops up and walks over to you. She holds her face an inch away from yours and gets a weary smile.
Maybe we should warm up then?
Ding ding! Round 9. You and Rainbow make your way home after your escapades at the lake. You were kidding before, but at this rate, this mare may literally kill you. Your abs were killing you, and your body was protesting and having been drained of all liquids throughout the day. You were definitely gonna have to slow down. Mous wasn't home. You head back to your room and change out of your still damp clothes. Dry and dressed, you head out to the living room to start fishing for a movie to watch.
What do people who are dating watch, anyway? Romance crap?
You turn to see Rainbow giving you a deadpan stare from the couch.
I'll put on indie.
Watching Dash do tricks was fun, but nothing beats just relaxing on the couch together watching Nazis get punched. You turn your head as you heard the door opening and watch Mous trudge inside and sit in the armchair across the room.
Hey, dude. You okay?
Mous just sits there with his arms crossed. He looks depressed.
I'm fucking fine.
You exchange a concerned glance with Rainbow.
No you're not, dude.
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, tough shit. This bro thing goes both ways. You can't hog all the fun.
Him closing up wasn't going to help anything. He crosses his arms and pouts for a second. Shit, he's just like a child.
I went to go try and get Lyra off my back and may have inadvertently broken up her and Bonbon, if you have to know.
What happened?
He leans forward and puts his head in his hands.
Lyra and I spent like the entire day down in the basement trying to get her magic hands. Bonbon thought we were fucking.
This didn't sound good.
Rainbow, do those two fight a lot?
Rainbow puts her hoof to her chin and thinks.
They certainly are one of Ponyville's louder couples. It seems like every week they disagree about something.
You turn back to Mous.
See? No worries.
He leans back in his chair.
I don't know, man. You weren't there.
The room is quiet for a bit as you all just sit.
Dash showed me some of her flight tricks down by the lake.
You make it around 10 before noon?
You pull Rainbow closer.
Nah. We hit Cloud 9 down by the lake.
The room is silent.
Anon!
What?
Mous just sits there before turning his head to you.
That was fucking awful.
He says as he leaps out of his chair and heads to the kitchen. Well, at least he's out of his funk, it seems.
Why the fuck do we have a jar of pickles?
Mous stomps to the door with a jar in his hands, dumps the pickles onto the grass.
Dude!
Mous returns to the kitchen, and you hear the faucet run for a minute. He returns to the living room and holds the jar to your face.
This is now the terrible fucking pun jar. Put 2 bits in it.
You cock an eyebrow.
You can't be serious.
He can't be serious. Him looking impatient and shaking the jar a bit was the response you got. You reach into the couch cushions and pull some bits from in between. You show them to Mous and drop them in the jar. Mous grins and returns the jar to the kitchen. He looks happier, at least. He eventually comes back to the living room and sits in the chair again.
So, is this the one with James Bond in it?
The night ends around 11, and you all shuffle back to your rooms. You peek inside to see Rainbow already resting her head on the pillow.
So, does she live here now, or what?
You turn to see Mous standing behind you with a toothbrush in his mouth.
Not yet, but I figure I can get her in here by tomorrow and we can get married this weekend.
Mous walks back to his bathroom.
You're getting a toaster.
You catch him on his way out.
Hey, I know you think you fucked up today, but it's cool. Shit like this just happens sometimes.
Mous runs his hand behind his head as he sits down.
Still, man, if this is the straw that breaks the camel's back, I'm gonna feel like the biggest asshole ever.
You pat him on the shoulder.
Hey, look sharp. What happened to the Mous who was too sure of himself for this kind of talk?
He gets a small grin as he walks into his room.
He slipped up because his roommate kept him awake fucking his special sun pony all night.
Your mouth drops.
You too, man? What is it with you and the proper vernacular?
Mous adopts an air of faux elitism as he shuts his door.
Don't get pissy because you didn't study up on equestrian terminology.
You roll your eyes as the door closes and crawl into bed with Dash. You silently pray that the round 10 doesn't start and are rewarded with simply being able to wrap your arms around her. You give a quick peck on the back of the neck.
Good night, Dash.
She nuzzles you with the back of her head and you doze off.